currently in Hus Gallery in Mayfair, our new space that we just opened at the end of last year.
Before we moved in here, we had a private gallery for about 4 years. We're also known for having a few pop-up galleries in which we did individual shows for different artists. I think it's something you learn when you start a business like this, that they only are as good as that sort of 3-day period, and then it kind of dies down and the fuss is over and you've got to kind of sustain the sort of hype. And the natural progression was just to move into a public space, and Mayfair lends itself quite well to that.
We've kind of fitted in our own roles through our personalities. You know, we've got Jamie, who's the commander and keeps us in line. We've got Phil, who's the deal closer and negotiator. And then we've got me, who plays good cop and keeps everyone happy and
tries to keep everyone
tries to keep everyone happy. But so the name Hus actually came from a Danish word, because both me and Philip are Danish. It means house in Denmark. And we actually started selling art from the house we shared together. We both had our kind of separate jobs, and we were kind of these two ambitious guys just trying to find a way to do what young guys do.
I kind of see myself as the artistic navigator, as it were. I've always had a massive list of artists I'm interested in, artists I want to work with, etc.
He came along to us and said, why don't I show you actual art and show you how to sell art and how to really sort of build up the brand.
I'm really interested in kind of building a program for the gallery. That's, you know, in my head what the gallery is about. It's about the artists we represent.
To make an artist sort of stand out himself nowadays, he has to be also a lot involved. The artists that we've chosen up until now have all had that sort of value. They've all been quite hungry themselves, and they've been quite eager to sort of get into the market and work for it.
This exhibition we have on at the moment, our current exhibition, a selection of drawings by Howard Tangy. I saw his work at a charity exhibition. I thought it was absolutely beautiful. It stood out from the crowd like by such a long way, and I got in touch with him, and that's how we started working together. Howard really wanted to do a piece in the front window. You know, we painted the window the colour of his flat. He was up on a ladder, and the guy lay on the floor, and Howard was kind of drawing whilst looking down at the figure. It's about this kind of relationship between the artist and the sitter, and it's amazing to kind of see how he clenches that, how he gets that.
The moment you move into a sort of a Mayfair gallery, you're competing against all the other galleries. So this whole age thing is irrelevant. It depends on how your artists are and how they're perceived. And I think we've tried to sort of get away from our age and so forth and being young and wow and all this sort of nonsense, and just stick to what we know, and that's selling the artists we have and trying to build their careers. What I've learned the most is probably to have a slow progression but a long-term greed.
We're very proud to be a Danish gallery that's got its space in London, but Denmark to us is sort of our home country. A lot of our collectors are Danish.
It's our roots as well. It's where for us our business starts, and we've kind of brought that vibe to London. We want to keep being known as a sort of Danish gallery. I think we're getting there, and I think if we can keep going with the way we are now and start building our gallery in Denmark and making it an established Danish gallery and have Denmark and London sort of work together, I think we could go quite far with that idea.